Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Over the last 5 episodes, we have captured a spankin' 78 new Pokemon for our collection, bringing us only 2 short of 50% completion in terms of our Pokedex. That is insane. And this time, we're not going to be heading over the mountain quite yet, because there are a few things that I have not covered yet on our journey so far that I would very much like to cover before we move off to the next leg of our adventure. Because the next leg of our adventure is going to be a pretty huge one. Pretty big change of pace from what we're used to. So I'd like to sort of start on a clean slate, so to speak. So first off, I want to head over to Route 4. I don't think there's any way you can specifically tell this, but I can tell you that I'm recording this episode on a Thursday. And you're probably like, this releases on Monday, why are you recording it so far in advance? Well, on Thursday, and only on Thursday, and only in Blaze Black 2, something interesting happens on Route 4, if I can actually manage to track it down. I'm not entirely sure where this event occurs, but I know it occurs around here somewhere. So let's see if I can find it. Aha, here it is, all the way over here on the west side of the route, the undeveloped side. Right here, only on Thursday and only in Blaze Black 2, this Pokemon will be here. This is Mandibuzz. Probably familiar to you guys, as we actually already own one. This Mandibuzz is special because it will always have its hidden ability of weak armor. If you're playing Volt White 2, instead a Braviary will show up in this location, and it will only show up on Mondays. So, I think without further ado, we should try and catch this thing, just for good measure. Worth noting, the Braviary that shows up on Mondays in Volt White 2 will have its hidden ability of Defiant 100% of the time. Anyway, this is the second Mandibuzz we've actually caught, so we're not going to get a Pokedex entry for this one. But yes, this is one thing that I sort of glossed over the first time we went through Route 4, and I felt like I should do it justice and actually cover it before we get too deep into the next leg of our adventure. Another Pokemon that I would also like to address before we proceed in our adventure is that Porygon that we can actually go get on Route 6. So, I will meet you guys over by the Weather Institute. Aha, we have a medal actually for what we just did, it looks like. It is the Dowsing Collector medal. Oh, that must have been from the item from the Hidden Grotto last episode? Oh no, we got another one. The Battle Virtuoso medal. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty, right over here by the Weather Institute, I left Gabite in the PC just for this little bit so we can come in here since we have a free slot in our party. So, let's raise it for him. What do we say? Yes, we do. Here you are, take good care of it. And we received Porygon. I wasn't very much into grabbing this thing right away because we already have a Porygon, but I'm pretty sure Analytic is its hidden ability, which is pretty awesome. They say this ability increases the user's move power when it goes last, and it's also a shiny Pokemon. What, really? Huh. So it is. How about that? I don't remember reading about this thing being a shiny, so I guess if you want a shiny Porygon, there you go, you got a shiny Porygon. I think that's actually our first shiny on our adventure. Although that one was hard-coded to be shiny, I would expect, so not really anything too special. But anyway, I am going to deposit this Pokemon in the PC, and I will meet you guys back over in Nimbaza City. Wow, another medal? That's awesome. What could this be? Oh, I know what this one is. This is the Lucky Color Medal. You received this for obtaining a shiny Pokemon. Honestly, I wish we would have gotten it with a bit more fanfare as a result of finding one randomly on our own. But oh well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, now that we have covered that, there is one tiny little thing I would also like to go over that had its start in Nimbaza City. If we head over here to our key items box and scroll all the way down, we have the dropped item. You might remember that we've been receiving calls on this thing periodically throughout our adventure, and these are as a result of stepping on specific tiles throughout the world. As of right now, there are 7 of these tiles available to us, and I'd like to have all 7 of these knocked out before we head off in the next leg of our adventure. I do not know which ones of these we have gotten already, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head around to each tile, and any one that we haven't received a call from yet, we will receive a call, and that'll just be another thing checked off of our list, so I'm off to do that. First one is actually right out here behind the Pokemon Center in Nimbaza City. Hi, is this David? Really, that's your way of spending the holiday? I wouldn't have guessed that, David. Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. Talk to you again. Goodbye. Very nice. That's one more knocked out. Well, what do you know? I randomly checked the Hidden Grotto on Route 5 and we have a free Great Ball. Very nice, I appreciate that. Went to check the Hidden Grotto in Losthorn Forest for good measure, and we have a Pokemon in here, which is quite surprising. It is Burmy, which we unfortunately already have. However, this Burmy probably has its hidden ability. In fact, I think that's a certainty when it comes to Hidden Grottos, so I think I'm going to catch it anyway, just because it's here. Plus, we definitely want this Hidden Grotto to regenerate, because there is other stuff that can appear in here that is very, very important. And we have another Burmy just because. Basically is what it comes down to. Alrighty. There we go. On to searching for more calls. And the Route 6 Hidden Grotto also delivers because we have a free potion. Very, very nice. I appreciate that as well. And here's yet another phone call. Right here on Route 6 to the east of that Hidden Grotto we were just in. Hi, is this David? Really, that's how you communicate with your friends through Pokémon? Can we do that when we have a chance to? Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. Talk to you again. Goodbye. Yet another phone call. I have a feeling we're making quick friends with this mysterious person. And the other Hidden Grotto on Route 6, right by Mistralton Cave, provides us with a growth mulch. Very nice. And that is every single phone call that I was able to find, so through to this point in the series, we should have received exactly 7 phone calls from this mysterious caller. Nimbaza City, Route 5, Route 16, Driftvale City, Route 6, Mistralton City, and Route 7 should be where we received all those calls. I am admittedly using Cerebi.net's online guide for the locations of all these calls because they are very specific tiles, so hopefully that information is accurate, otherwise we might have missed one, but I don't think we have. Now I'm sure everyone's probably screaming at me, really? The sewers again? Yes, the sewers again. But don't worry your little heads, because one, we're not coming down here to find any more Pokémon, because we actually have every single Pokémon that you can find down here. But there is a little bit of a side quest down here that I feel like a lot of people just do not know about at all. In fact, I don't remember actually learning about this side quest until a while after the game had launched, so I am going to be exploring in here a little bit more, and hopefully we'll be able to track down this mysterious side quest. We actually have an item pinging on our item finder right here, which is pretty cool. Definitely going to want to grab that. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do that? Right here seems good. Hopefully this will be the last time we come down into the sewers, because I'd really like to wrap up as much exploration as I can. And it looks like I'm actually in the wrong area. That's a little bit awkward. Alright, let's see if I can loop around to that other area real quick. That's one thing I don't really like about the sewers. It's a little difficult to navigate down here. And this is one of those areas where it would be really nice to have a map, but I don't know if you can even get a map of this place online, or if you have to buy the actual guidebook, which is a little annoying. Alright, is there a hidden item here? There is. Right here, Max Repel. That is definitely very nice. Have we been over here before? We have not. Wow, there's actually quite a significant amount of stuff down here that we haven't yet explored. There's an item down there, there's an item right here, Black Sludge. I believe when held that powers up poison type moves? I want to say that's what it does. Alright, let's see if we can access some of this other stuff. We can get down here, right? No, we can't, at least not from here. Wow, this is an incredibly confusing area. There's quite a bit of stuff down here that we just don't have access to. Now, is that item over here that we want? No, that's where we came from. Man, this place is like a maze. Rest assured, I'll try and get everything down here, that's for darn sure, but this isn't even the main bulk of what I wanted to deal with down here, surprisingly enough. Alright, here's another item. HP up, very nice. And wow, it's picking up something else, this is crazy. How much stuff is down here that we missed? I have to wonder how much of this is exclusive to Surf. And I really don't want to have to fight this thing, but it looks like I've got no choice. Alright, now that that's been taken care of, we have a poison gem right here. Interesting. Let's see. And there's another item over there. Oh my word, there is a ton of stuff down here that we just didn't get on our first visit. Kinda crazy just how much. So let's loop over and grab this. TM41 Torment. That's definitely cause to come down here. Very nice to get a hold of a TM for our troubles, especially now that they are infinite use. Is there anything else I'm missing? Didn't mean to disembark there. Is there anything else I'm missing in this area? I feel like I am missing something. Is it over here? Apparently not. I could swear there was that one signal from the item finder that we didn't take up. I just need to find it. Was it around here, or did we actually grab everything? Nope, nope, there it is. It's picking up something. There's one more thing here at least that we want to get. Now, how do we actually get to it? Do we just surf across here? Can it really be that simple? Apparently, yes. We have a nugget. Ooh, that is very nice. Definitely something worth selling. But as I mentioned, all of this stuff that we missed is not actually my main reason for coming down here. If we head over here, I believe this is a daily event. Right up here? Yes. Lots of toxins build up in the sewer system. I believe we've heard this lecture before. And we get a potion. Nice. Free potion. Pretty sure this is a daily event that I've done in the past. But once again, that is not what I came down here to do. And I believe up through here isn't it either. I have no idea what the point of this room is. Like, there's absolutely nothing in here. I wonder if the encounter table is slightly different. I don't think it is. Anyway, if we head over here, another one? Oh my goodness. How much stuff did we miss? Can we actually access that from up here? We can't, but this is very close to where I actually wanted to explore. Man, it is crazy just how much stuff is down here. You wouldn't think it, but this area is quite large. I think this is the 5th time we've come down here, so I guess 5th time's the charm. We're really giving it a run for its money now. Aha, here we go. And right over here, we have an Ultra Ball. Very nice. Now I wonder, did we actually fight that guy right there yet? Let me check. We have not. Wow. Humans need sewers, but what about Pokemon? Take that question and take this challenge with it. Wow, how long has it been since we found just a regular random trainer out in the wild that we hadn't fought? I have to wonder what he's going to throw out at us. Oh. Something tells me that this guy was technically accessible to us on our first visit, because this is going to be a curb stomp if I ever saw one. Wowee. That's actually kind of sad. I wish I had fought this guy earlier in the series, because it probably would have been worth much more to come down here. He has a Raichu, which I'm pretty sure we've seen one of these before. Am I correct about that? I think I am. Either way, down it goes. And we defeated Worker Scott, who we apparently could have fought a long while ago. Actually, no, we can't, because, oh, there's a life orb right here. Wow. Man, lots of good stuff right here. We couldn't have fought this guy before now. Could we have? Because we would have been trapped right here on this spot. Without Surf, at least. It's official, I don't get the point of that trainer existing. Anyway, I need to loop back around until I'm back on the other side of that ledge. If I see anything, I'll definitely point it out, but I think here is worth a jump cut. Alrighty, heading north of this area, we can loop around to another room right here. Wow, there is a ton of stuff down here. I was wondering why the sewers had 5 different area listings, but I guess this is why, because there's just a whole bunch of different rooms down here. I'm working on experiments to create medicines from the toxins found in the sewer system. Oh, so this is a different guy. This experiment was okay. I created an antidote. Here, take it. So I guess there's multiple scientists you can actually talk to down here. Considering this guy requires Surf to get to, I was hoping he would have a better selection of items. And wow, yet another trainer. Man, there is a ton of stuff that you can only get down here with Surf. Hey, trainer, I'm cleaning here, so out of the way. He says out of the way, but instead he locks us into an unskippable fight. Not sure what the logic behind that is. Anyway, he has an Azumarill, which is level 42. That makes a lot more sense. I'm willing to bet that other guy was a mistake, because I'm pretty sure you can't actually get to him before obtaining Surf. So I'm assuming he was supposed to be stronger, but wasn't for some reason. I'm pretty sure every single team in the game has been changed by the hack creator, so it's possible that was just an oversight on their part. We have a Chinchino coming out right here. I think another Thunderbolt will probably take this thing down. Yep, very nice. Critical hit for good measure. Get a little bit more experience, and down goes Janitor Brady. It's crazy, this is still not the main reason I came down here. In fact, I think that is over there. Then what am I exploring over here? Man, this area is huge. Oh no, this is area I wanted to explore. Derp. That other area, that other staircase, I think went to the Castelia Central Park. But as you can see, if you come through here, you will emerge into a back alley in Castelia City. After all that, this is what I wanted to show off. Right here we have TM34 Sludge Wave, which is very much worth your time. And if we head right on over this way, we have this. Hey, this is our secret spot. You can't come waltzing in here like you own the place. And we have a fight on our hands. This is actually part of a really, really tiny, but very well hidden side quest in Castelia City. Considering how much work it was to actually get to this area, I have a feeling that a lot of players of this game do not actually know this side quest exists at all. Which is quite sad, actually, because I think it's one of the best little details in any Pokemon game, period, and I mean that. It's just really neat. It's a neat little world-building, tiny detail that they decided to just throw in here. They didn't have to do that. But they did. They added this little extra event, and I like that a lot. Anyway, down goes Roughneck Ricky. Are people from the outside also strong? You aren't one of us, but I don't mind tough trainers. This worn-out lot is our paradise. We're not gonna let some stranger come in and trash the place. So we have to fight Dancer Jean-Paul, who is bringing out Darmanitan. This is what Darmanitan normally looks like. The one we caught a couple episodes ago was actually its special alternate form. So this is what you're usually gonna see when you hear the word Darmanitan. And it goes down in one shot to our Thunderbolt. Very nice. And down he goes. Have we just been ignorant of the world? What's with you anyway? You're fighting as a tight rhythm. I was grooving with it before I knew it. You made my crew cry. I'm gonna pay you back in spades. And we have guitarist Tina right here. And wow, she's bringing out a Crocodile. One of my personal favorite Pokemon from Generation 5. However, today it is our enemy, so let's take it down post-haste. Wow, it didn't even do half. That thing took that hit like a champ. Fortunately, it seems uninclined to use ground-type moves on me, which is good because I lack Levitate. So the more the AI fails to use ground-type moves on me, the better. Down goes Crocodile, get a little bit of experience for that. And up next is Persian. Interesting. Have we caught one of these? I actually don't remember if we've caught one of these. I'm about 50-50 on whether or not we have. I'm pretty sure we have Meowth, however, so we're about halfway there, I'd say. Anyway, Thunderbolt takes it out. Very nice. Even more experience. No levels from that, wow. There's nothing left for me to say after a beating like that. People like you deserve a medal. Okay, I've decided. You're the new boss of this area. And if we come over here, we have the Black Glasses. If we equip that to a Pokemon, it powers up their Dark-type moves. As you can see, right over here, we actually have this little Crocodile graffiti insignia on the wall right here, which I think is another really, really awesome detail. If you couldn't tell, I'm definitely posing for the thumbnail right here. But that's actually it for this little diversion. Or so I would say. There is one last little tidbit that comes from this side quest. So, let's fly over to Mistralton City and head on over to the Pokemon Center. Remember how guitarist Tina mentioned that we deserved a medal? Well, for doing that little side quest... What? Really? Huh. I was sure you got a medal for this. Hang on, I think a quick Google is in order. Well, I flew over to Castelia City, and now the metal guy showed up. Not sure what was up with that, but anyway, if we talk to him, we received the Castelia Boss Medal. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Also, I think we should probably heal, because we took a little bit of a beating down there by those thugs, but we came out victorious, and now we are the rulers of the gang. Not something I thought I'd ever hear in relation to a Pokemon game, but I guess here we are. So now, for like the third or fourth time this episode, gonna fly over to Mistralton City and end off the episode for real. So, I think that will just about do it for this episode of Pokemon Blaze Black 2. We did quite a bit this episode, mainly just taking care of some unfinished business around the region that I felt was important before heading off on our adventure. We captured the special Mandibuzz, we obtained the shiny Porygon, which is only shiny in the hack. I should probably point out, in the base game, it is normally colored. Well, I suppose it could technically show up shiny, but it has the same chances as everything else. And we also got a couple of calls from the mysterious lost item owner, and we also ventured back into the Castelia sewers once again, and we discovered the back alley and quickly became its master. Tons of stuff done in this episode, wow. And next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we are going to be finally boarding Skyless Plain and heading off over the mountains. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.